Okay. Alrighty, we are back with Golf Story. We are in Tidy Park, which is the posh old man typical golf stereotype. I don't know what this is. This is grass? Is this like really shallow water? I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to get too much in this place because it seems like I have to do stuff elsewhere. Like we have to go to the archaeologist to get some well, no, all clubs. He won't let us do anything until we have a caddy. We've already done the etiquette lessons and we need 4 clubs. She wants me to visit her place, and then he wants me to take a key from as far from him as possible. I feel like I can't do because I can't go all the way south because there's a blizzard there. Not a plan or a jacket. Let's go talk to what's her face, Lorraine. That's her face. Hi. Ah, perfect timing. I have an exciting business opportunity I'd like to discuss with you. Question marks? Hi. What's going on? Oh, hello, Max. Perfect timing. All perfect timing. Hey there, Teddy. What are you doing here? I'm caddying for Max now. I'm studying him. My swing is textbook, but his is built for distance. He's a caddy now, is he? I don't want anything else to do with this guy. Get rid of him. I'm very sorry, I had no idea. Perhaps you two could settle it in a match. Fine, but when I beat him, I never want to see him again. Wow, Max is a jerk. Sure, if you beat him. Hey Teddy, would you caddy for me if I won the match? I'm a professional, what do you have to offer him? Yes, it does seem rather trading down. But having said that, if you beat Max, that means your swing must be superior. So I should very much like to shadow you if that's the case. Name the course. Bermuda Isles. Hey, you're not in on this, Lorraine. I've already got the camera crew out there. We'll make a course vlog out of it. Fine, come on, Teddy. Okay. Also, guy off to the side. Just like, I exist here. Also, they just have boxes on the side for no reason. Alright, I guess we're gonna have a match against Max. Sure. I can't imagine I'd change any of this. I still have not used this putter in like any meaningful way. I don't know if it's actually gonna help me or not. Why can I go all the way out here? Anyway. So... do I have to talk to Max? Oh, okay. Ready for the big match? Yeah, let's do it. I don't know why I'm doing this yet, other than to get a caddy, I guess. But she's like, I have a business opportunity for you. What is it? I'm like, no. Take it away when ready, guys. I'm gonna crush you. It won't even be a match. And afterwards, I won't have to see your smug face again. I tell you what, if you were just 360 yards further... And we're rolling. Hey guys, thanks for checking the video out. We've got some exciting match play action coming at you today. Bermuda Isles is the course, and we are playing 9 holes, because that's all any of these courses have. I've got my good buddy with me here. He's still an amateur, but he's showing a lot of promise. So we'll see how he goes today. Let's get stuck in. Damn it. I'll have to look at a different phrase that I don't know what the meaning is. Anyway. Stuck in. Shot sun. And then there was, again, the one that, like, the guy, like, the klepto was saying in the beginning of the game. I also have to remember this course now. Not that it really matters much. That is not what I wanted. Maybe if I didn't do backspin. Maybe, but still pretty damn good. Wow. Okay. Why is that water so close to the green? I mean, it really wouldn't be that bad if you just hit it into the sand. It would instantly stop it, so. Oh, I thought he was going into the rough.
Oh no!
Greens are a bit fast here. Oh, Nathawk with the raid. Bogey, that sucks for Max. How's it going, guys? Should have been a birdie. Should have. I can't see. How that really matters. Yay! What's up? What's up, Butters? What's up, App Pow? Yo, Max can suck it. He's rude. He's rude as heck. How was the end of Phasmophobia? Did you guys catch the ghosts? Did you save the town? Why are you catching ghosts in that game? Just to get money? Seems like a very dangerous proposition for no reason. Oh, that's bad. Ah! The skip actually hurt me. Oh, keep going. No, it's curving too much. You all died? Your Highness, Morley. You helped. Uh-oh. Now I'm in a bad way in the hole. I always attack the pin. Oh, let's see how we're gonna do this. We're just gonna do this. A little backspin. Alright, we're on the green. Hey, Morley, thanks for the follow. It's really weird that happened, though, because I have that off, but I got greedy and we had an aggressive ghost. I think he's gonna beat me. Slight slope. I don't remember how to play this game now. There we go. Par. Oh, okay, no, he tied. Zach. I did not get an eagle on the hole this time. Whoops. Oh yeah, Nat. I am wearing.
Stoic
What?
pillow, stoic pillow,
That.
stoic pillow, 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 stoic pillow.
Hello, Stoic. I love how that just like suddenly changed it from trying to say Stoic hello to just like hello Stoic. Like, all right. Oh my god. Thank you for the sub, Nat. I appreciate it. I wanted to mention you. I'm wearing the shirt I mentioned the other day. My Bob Ross shirt. I don't know how well you can see. No mistakes, just happy accidents. Ugh. I'm wearing that shirt, like your poster. But again, thank you, thank you for the sub and the many hellos. Wow, thanks for the sub. What am I doing? I do not like the ability to look at the holes in this game. Yeah, what the heck, no. I don't like any of these options. I don't like any of these options at all. Screw it. Aw. I love the shirt. Oh, too far. Oh, that's incredibly bad. Well, I'm glad you love the shirt. I found it at like a thrift store somewhere. All right, Max, you need to chill. It's quoting the gig. Where's? Why is it not even showing my flight indicator? What is happening? What? All right. This is not good. We just want to get... What's the button for that again? I don't remember. Whatever. We just want to get... up, but I can't even see where I'm aiming. Alright, screw it. We're not getting onto... We're not getting back onto the fairway here, apparently. I don't know what's happening. How is that possible? I'm on the other side of the tree. How did I bank it off of the tree? What is this game? Oh my gosh, this is not the best golfing game I've ever played. I'm gonna put it out there right now. Not the best. Why is that grayed out? Whatever. It's fine. We take it. Hitboxes are great. Do it soon. I don't think I've gotten very many wins in Hades. Hades for me is one of those games I can't play it like for long stretches. Like I can do 2 or 3 attempts and oh wow, that didn't go anywhere. What the heck? 2 or 3 attempts and then like I can't play anymore. I was like, I need to take a break. Too much. Man, this hole is rough, dude. No. All right, we're playing very safe here. Oh, or put it in. Let's go. Oh, dead cells. Aw. Dang it. We're tied. I'm not gonna blow out a duel for once in this game. Weird. Alright. You love Dead Cells so much. I still have not played Dead Cells. Crud. Alright. Where am I going? Some of this way? Fire putt. Yeah, Max, just, you know, he's a pro, I guess, or something. I wish this was not a driver. Alright. This is fine. More soulsy than Haze. Stop on the sand. Okay. I mean, it's still is Dead Cells a roguelite or roguelike? Roguelite. Okay. Oh gosh, why did that go so far? What the heck? 5 mile per hour wind, or 5-yard wind. What are you doing? That was impressively short, Max. Impressively so. All right. Oh, jeez. Oh, this is gonna be great. Ha! I double tapped too much, apparently. Okay. I am still not even on the green. Get in there. Thank you. Oh my gosh. That's what she said. Clearly. You can't turbo tap and double tap. Apparently you can. It's just ill-advised. It's very ill-advised. We're just going now. We're just going. That wind is so weak. Why is it not doing anything? Yo, Max with all the extra distance that I can't muster. Seems like your problem to work around, Max. What am I doing here? Oh, come on. Really? Wait a minute. Yeah. Don't I have a way to do... It never told me. Don't I have a way to do a power shot or something? It never told me how to do that. Seems odd. Alright, anyway. Boom. Good enough. Max, you need to stop talking. Bunky. They really should be calling it a beach, because that's the other name for a bunker, and it is way more appropriate in this circumstance. Alright. Let's go with this. What? I'm falling apart, man. Falling apart. Try this again. Throwing for content. That's what we're doing. We're throwing for content. We're keeping things interesting. See, he's got to sink or lose. I'm still ahead of him somehow. How am I ahead of him? I got the last hole. Like, this is why I'm not even paying attention. We're keeping it close. That's totally what we're doing right now. We are not failing. We are not making mistakes. We're making happy accidents. That's what we're doing right now. Bringing it back. That's what's happening. That's too short. All right. That's way too short. Okay. I don't like this hole. I don't like this hole at all. Okay. Still too far. Backspin. Yeah. All right, see you, Max. What is a regulation size green? Is there actually? Oh, I feel for you on that one, Max. What do you mean, welcome to the pros? All right, slight slope. You're so deceptive in your slightness. These are the like most impossible greens to read. Slight slope is a very wide range of how much it actually affects your ball. All right, now we're grooving. Now we're grooving. Crap. Hit a rock? Let's hit a rock. Boom. Hit that rock. Oh god, don't get in my way, rock. Your drives be muddy and you're mighty and you're putting true. Thanks, Dad. Have a good night. I'm glad community night seemed to go well. You as well, pal. Thank you for stopping in. Have a good night. Don't worry. Max is going down, and we have to deal with the old man golf course people. It'll be great. They won't judge me at all. But yeah, thanks for stopping in, guys. Thanks again, Nat, for the raid and the sub. Appreciate it. I will check you out later in the week on Thursday, I'm sure. I think Sekiro is what you're doing. Yeah, have a good night. Let's see. That down a little bit more. Alright. Boom. I thought I actually hit the rock for a second. Yo. Oh. I hit the pole and hit the other side of the hole. What? Max, where are you going? I would disagree with Max. That does not look like a bunker to me, but hey, whatever. Max is pulling at me and taking 30 shots to go 5 feet. Oh, he's closer than me, though. Yay. Did it. I got an eagle in that hole? Dang. I got that in 2 shots before. What? Oh, I won. I did it. Alright. I got my money, got my experience. I'll level up yet. That was stupid. This course is terrible. It's a course for amateurs. I'm too powerful for it. Well then, I guess I have a new partner. Fine. You were a terrible caddy anyway. You misread everything. Sounds like it was an exciting match. I didn't even watch. But that's not for us to decide. I'll get this uploaded and we'll see what the fans have to say. Can I have a copy? You can watch it online. Swing by the office when you have time, okay? We didn't actually accomplish anything with her. Come see me back at the... Fine. Oh, for crabs. Alright. Okay. Let's go. Alright, Lorraine. What's going on? We're impressed with your work. We'd like to sponsor you, but you're still under contract with Lucky. Perhaps I shouldn't have agreed to his deal so quickly. Probably not. If you can get out of the deal, you'll be rewarded greatly. How would I talk Lucky into that? I feel like he'd instantly get the upper hand over me. I'm not a great negotiator. I usually just do whatever people ask of me. Yeah. Yes, that's one of the main qualities we like in you. You're a pushover. Just go in there and demand to face him for your freedom. Agree to whatever stipulations he wants. If you win, you can sign with us. If you lose, well, it doesn't matter much to us what else happens. Makes sense. Okay, I'll do it. What could possibly go wrong? Let me just break the contract with the shady guy who owns the golf course that I play at. Let's get the golf clubs first. Let's do that. We have to get some old-timey golf clubs. And who better than an archaeologist to help us with that? Where is he? There you are. I was hoping I might be able to employ your expertise. I thought we might be able to dig up an old golf club. And you thought there might be one here? I just thought there might... Well, I think you're right. In fact, my tracker is bugging me as we speak. I think you might find it on the Wii links. The Wii links. I don't have a lurk command, but noted, Morley. Thank you. Could it be this easy? Why am I talking to him again? Alright, onto the Wii links. Where are we going? 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 Not over here. Not anywhere over here. Oh. 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 Nope. I should just look for the text that says dig. I'm looking so closely at the tracker that I don't even pay attention to that. Old club! Driver, this seems quite old. Could it be what I need? I don't know. You need 4 clubs. What's happening? Oh. Why can I rotate? And why does it make that noise? What do you think about this? I think this is a GIF. I think this is a GIF. Oh no. Okay. I think I hit start as it was loading the new scene, so it put me in the menu. I don't know why I had hit B like 5 times to get out of it, but thankfully I didn't soft lock the game or something. Yeah, I can't turn it anymore. That's hilarious. Let's see. Blue clubs haven't been a thing for a while now. I like blue. I'd put it at 2, maybe even 3 product cycles back. Possibly as well as 6 months. Wow. Oh. Actually, I think I saw Ron head out with it this morning. I'll return it to him next time I see him. I was kind of hoping I might find something a bit older. 50 years older, actually. 50 years? There's no way people play... At any rate, I don't know why that skipped ahead. At any rate, a job like that certainly exceeds my capabilities. Perhaps with the help of a specialist. I've got it. Meet me at the soda bar. Okay. Well, I didn't get a club? Aww. I wanted a new club. I want a new club. It's gotta be old. I'm not good at making up lyrics, so I'm gonna stop right now. Alright. Where am I going? This is not where the soda bar is. The posh country club does not have a soda bar. It's the rundown place that has a soda bar. Rundown, shady place. Where guys don't wear any shirts and instead wear bandanas. Because, you know. Okay, he's here. Tell him what you told me. 50 years underground and still not found. Now they roll balls on the overhead ground. On the caching world, I've made my mark. The original cache born of Tidy Park. Sorry, what was that? The overhead ground. It's an old caching legend. Some call it the original cache. As old as the sport of golf itself. So like 10 years. Why does it keep skipping these? Stop skipping these. I can't even read that fast. Take it upon myself to update the clues. This legend may just lead you to what it is you seek. We consider this an expert level cache. Its mystery has never been solved. Doesn't seem that difficult. Good luck with it. Alright. Back to Tidy Park. This way. Yeah. Me and my pompadour. Alright. Overhead round. Oh, well, they said rolling. I forgot we have like a lawn rolling thing here. Yeah. I didn't realize I was gonna have this thing. Oh, they're not gonna be happy. I'm digging up their rolling field. I'm assuming it's like bocce ball or whatever. A puddle wedge. Interesting. Right out of water. I mean, yeah. It seems like cheating almost. Hi. Okay, what's it telling me I need to do now? I have to challenge Lucky for my freedom. Bring me 5 Casher's coins and you'll have my attention. Yeah, I don't even think I've met a cashier here yet. Then again, I haven't really talked to anybody here, so... Yes, beautiful condition with all the... I guess that's why you want the puddle wedges, because I'm guessing this is technically water. You get some vintage irons, I'll teach you how to play them. Okay, do I actually have to buy those clubs? I guess I do. Would you like me to teach you how to play this hole? Sure. The hazards on this course will be the end of you. I only want you playing from the fairways on this hole. To help, let's have you do the whole thing with your wedge. You won't be able to hit as far, so you shouldn't get in any trouble. But I have a puddle wedge now. Also, I can't hit a fairway, because there's no fairway here. But okay. Oh, I was hoping it was going to bounce over. That didn't happen. There's no fairway. You didn't play safe enough. I mean, I know I hit into a bunker, but there's no fairway. I guess this counts as the fairway? It doesn't really tell me. Does this count as the fairway? That is indeed water. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's no beach there. There's no sand. How is that a bunker? What are you smoking, old man? What's in your pipe? Your cane actually kind of looks like a pipe. I don't know what you're expecting me to do, game. I really am not. Here, let's play it extra safe. There. Bunker my foot. All right. We're on the fairway. We're still going. Where is this hole? Keeps going. All right, cool. Gonna hope that I can make it in 10 shots pretty easily. Crap. All right, we're gonna put some topspin on it. Yeah, nice. Oh, it's that guy. He stands real weird. All right. A little bit more. Am I gonna have to putt it with my wedge too? I guess this is a... I am, actually. Okay. God. Here we go. Wow. This is amazing. Let's go in. Come on. Come on, man. You played that hole smart. I'd implore you to play the same on the course. Don't be tempted by low scores. You know, the way you win the game. Hey, old man. Part of this right here is a bunker. This is a bunker. This is water. This is rough. This is not a bunker. Anyway, thanks for my coming to my TED Talk and all that. All right. Why is this hole so long? Hi. Puddles are a serious concern on this course. I see you have a rutting iron. That must mean you're ready to take the water on. Sure. Rutting iron can be a scoring club if used correctly. I want you to gain some versatility with it. Let's see what kind of coverage you can get out of the water. Okay. Look at all those. I just like tore up the green. All right. Very light winds. Wow. Okay. I'll take it. I don't know what the two separate circles. Is it giving me double points for getting the yellow circle? I'm gonna guess that that is the case. Yeah, it does. Okay. I have simply not been looking. Ugh. Counteracted the wind a little there. It's fine. Ba-ba-da! How many people could be effective with that club? Well done. Thanks. Oh, level up. Yes. All right. Power, purity, strike, ability, and spin. Power. Uh-oh. Alright. That works for me. 247. Oh my god. Power is a slow build. Alright. Hi. I'm gonna stand in the bunker while I talk to you. Golf courses are out of control these days. Back in my day, we had one set of tees for all players. And if you wanted a hole to be harder, you use your putter. Come, give it a go. Oh, God. Here we go, dude. My whirly putter. Okay. Neat. How on earth? I don't see any way. I don't see any way to do a power up. There's no way to do this in 6 shots. What is this? Do I get like a super powerful putter? I'll be lucky to get like halfway. I can't even see the hole yet. The hole's not even on a green. What's this nonsense? I never said it was easy. It's stupid. Not a viable way to play golf. All right. Okay, so I have a caddy, so I do need to go buy those clubs. Okay. Well, I don't see another cashier. Buy some clubs. Alright, what was it for these? Lovely set of irons. You won't find any like it. That's because they're handmade by a local blacksmith, a dwarf. Can be a little excitable, always coming up with strange new ways to forge his clubs. He gets right into the scientific part of golf. Luckily, he's able to stick to tradition when making our clubs. No distance improving metals, no oversized heads. Of course, they're blades. But then back in our day, all clubs were blades. You might find those a little harder to hit, but that's the way we like it. When you reach the level that our members are at, the easy stuff doesn't cut it for you. I believe that set of irons belonged to the club owner at one point, played a few rounds with them, and declared them defective. Well, that's how it can be with handmade clubs. Are you interested in them, or did you just come here to chat? You're the one who won't shut up. Alright, well, I guess I have to buy these just to get enough clubs. Let's see if we can afford the whatever's over here. That's Tom's old putter. This is probably what would allow me to do that. Yeah, I read all this already. Okay. This is what would allow me to do that challenge I was just at. Alright, so irons, vintage, -5 yards, reduced loft. Okay. Antique putter, heavy and inaccurate. Oh god. But I assume that means I can hit it farther. Let's test that. Where you at, old man? Alright, let's try this. Let's go. Nope, this is not any better. Why did it have a purple? This is not any better. What's the point of this? I feel like that grass is allowing me to hit farther. Definitely is. Alright, one more try here. I don't know why. I don't know what this grass is that makes it any different. Oops. Let's see. I don't know why this grass or this putter is considered not accurate, but yeah. Don't know why this grass is like speed grass. Damn. Yeah, this is not gonna work. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this for now. I'm not sure if it's doable at the moment. Alright, so we've got the... I think we got everything, right? When I'm eligible to join. I am. Alright, members only in the club. Wait, what? Challenge lucky for my freedom. Okay, whatever. Gentleman caddy. Or when you're a gentleman, caddy 1 of 1. All clubs 3 of 4. Ah, heck. Alright. Maybe this is the lucky thing. Maybe we have to take care of that, and Lorraine will pay me in a old special driver, because it seems like driver is the thing I'm missing. Actually, the driver is the thing I dug up that the archaeologist took for me. I don't know if there's more to that, but... Anyway. Oh. Let's see. Okay. What are you doing back here? I've come to challenge you for my contract. What? I challenge you to a match. If I win, then our contract is canceled. If you win, then you can have whatever you want. That's a terrible bet. I love it. We'll do match play on Cheeky Beak Peak. No. Not Well-Worn Grove? The grounds are terrible here. 9 holes, winner takes all. Meet me there. Wow, that didn't take much convincing. Because he can have whatever he wants, and he can cheat like he did before. I'm gonna get rid of the clubs I have, because I feel like they're not going to help. Hit straighter. Reduce miss penalty. Yeah, let's go with straighter. And then this should be fine. What was dynamo? I wish it would tell me. High loft, no. This is gonna be very windy there, and the less wind I have to deal with, the better. But this is my least favorite course so far. Dang. Alright, lucky. Lucky. Where the heck is you? Eh. I've never tried replaying a course. I wonder if you can use that to... Okay. To farm experience and money or something. I believe in you. Alright. I know, Coach. I know. I'm trying to talk to Lorraine. I hope you win. We're in dire need of a new star. Yeah, Max is a jerk. Finally, you're ready to start. I'm sure zero consistency with my voices for the most part here. Probably because there's too many people. Alright, I can never remember which birds do what, so we're still gonna largely just try and avoid them. Actually, this should be fine. Yep. 272 yards. Nice. It's a bit windy today, so it'll be hard. Uh-huh. I think those, yeah, I was gonna say, I think the brown ones are the helpful ones. They take it out of the bunker. I thought the cheeky peaks were hazards. I mean, just all the one. Easy shot. What if Lucky was, like, actually really good? And he's just gonna chip in all of his shots. Oops, wrong club. Alright. Again, I feel like mostly straight here. We fine. I forgot you can't cancel by not hitting it. Dang it. I'm being real dumb. Wow, that... Okay. Yeah, whatever. Unless he sinks it on this one, leave it. I'll put a bit more on this one. Oh. How did I know the game was gonna pull this shit? Fine. He had to cheat at Wellworn Grove, but he's gonna get all the lucky bounces here, huh? Fantastic. I don't want to use a wood. Oh, that's going over, isn't it? Woo! Alright, actually pretty good. Take it. Take it. Wow. Put that there. That kept your ball on the green, actually. Oh, okay. That's fine. And chip it. Yeah. Alright. Tweet, tweet. Hell yeah. Can I get an eagle on this course? Uh. Whoa. What? Must be hitting a tree on my way around here. Wish. Remember what the button is for the ball thing here. We do that. Do B. We're still not going around it. Alright. I don't understand. Thanks, bird. How did I hit anything? It didn't say I was hitting anything before. That's a very generous bird. What the heck? It was a very helpful bird. I call it shenanigans. This is green. Alright. Am I gonna hit anything, game? Am I gonna randomly hit something here? Wow, that wind didn't push it at all? Well, that's weird. Oh, I was hoping that was gonna go off the cliff. This guy's playing pool. Playing billiards. Unlucky bounce. One way of looking at it. I don't know why this wind is not very strong for 6 yards. I don't like this bow tie green we got here. Alright. That's too far. Hit the post. Oh! What was that forward momentum? What was that? Alright, here's my opportunity. Let's get it. Let's go. Wait, what? Oh, took me 2 shots to catch up to him, but this just took him 2 shots. How did he... What? I'm confused. This is bad. I disagree. I don't know how the shots were so varied there. I don't get it, but okay. Anyway. Hey, look, a brown bird. How do I get the feeling he's just gonna hit it to that? What are my options here? My options are really not much better than trying to do the exact same thing, honestly. Wow. Wow. Dude, hacks. Hacks. Hacks, game. Crap. This is not going well. Go off the cliff. How do you even manage to hit that many trees? Oh god. What? He's gonna, you know he's gonna make it from there. is bad. Uh-oh. Get in. Get in. Get in. Oh, you son of a... If I'd actually hit my mark. Oh. Saying to wit. I don't. I don't know about that game. I'm still confused on the number of shots. Don't get it. Alright. Where's the brown bird? Show me the brown bird he's got to cheat with. There's no brown bird. Wait, if I... There's no way I'm not hitting a tree here, though. It's a problem. I'm just gonna get into the deep rough anyway. I have no idea how to hit this. We're going for it. I'll take it. I will take it. That's, you know. What the heck? Dude, is he even hustling me? Forgot to bring my real driver. I'll just use this. Oh, okay. Mister, I'm just gonna hit it farther than you anyway. Oh. Dang. Dang. Okay, here we go. The opportunity we need. Sink to win. Alright. We back in it. We tied. I don't know what happens in a tie, though. Well, you just gotta take the lead. Alright. Brown bird? Brown bird. Brown bird over there. I don't know if that's really helpful, though. I don't like this. I don't like hitting to an island in the sky. Alright, we're just gonna do this. This is what we're gonna do. I'm afraid of that island. My ball's just gonna go... Of course he's gonna go for it. Dude, that's literally not fair. I can't remotely make that. Are you kidding me? I can't even get close to that bird. That's insane. Now, definitely not worth going to that. I might as well follow him at this point. We're in a last second backspin. Yep, that's why. Fuck. Dude, come on. Can I make it to the green from here? Think so? Yeah, whatever, dude. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Gonna make this? Alright. If I make this, he's got to sink it. Oh. Okay, I can win on this shot. Or take the lead. We gotta go uphill. Nice touch. Alright. Taking the lead, let's go. Eat it, Lucky. Oh, I think I saw a brown bird. Did. Yeah, that's a really small circle to make that brown bird in, though. Dang. Alright. I mean, I can make it in 2 shots pretty much anywhere I go. Question is going to be how this bounce goes. Oh my god. Yep. Yep. Oh, that's rough. Hey, did you make it into the brown bird? Of course you did. Where's that? Is that brown bird just gonna put it in the hole? Is that what it's gonna do? Practically. Alright, we surrender the lead again. I hate this course. I have to do it again? Please. What is that? What is that? What is that? This is absurd. Whatever, game. This is obnoxious as hell. Doesn't even matter. He's got it. I don't care. This is the good thing about match play. Is your score doesn't actually matter. It's just you win or you lose or you tie on a hole. So I could be 10 down in this hole. It doesn't matter. Just put it in. You annoying punk. Oh no. Yay. All right. Marvelous. Okay. You didn't hit it to a bird this time. Alright, 5 yards that way, slope in the opposite direction. Say the 5 yards is going to affect it more. Probably should have put backspin on that. In fact, I definitely should have. Oh, stay on the green though, stay on the green. Alright. Okay, here we go. We can sink this. It's going slightly downhill. More just left, right to left. That should be enough. The amount of time. Go with this. Okay. Nice. Nice. Just gotta not lose to him on this hole. Okay, some red birds. Why are you going first again? I won that hole. Why are you going first again? And no brown bird to help you here. Punk. That is not where I'm going. Hey, look, a brown bird. I'm gonna use the brown bird this time. It helped me so much. It did actually, though. I'm not gonna complain, because that was way easier to play. Alright. I don't think I can make it back to the green from here. Oh, no, I can. I think with the 4 yards going against me, we're gonna go with this. Oh, that's so far. Go in! Oh! Hit the flag! Alright. You better sink it here, dude. Oh. In the deep rough. Might be better just because he's not having to worry about the tree. That is a very big green. My guess is that if you can... No, wait. Not on par 5. Never mind. I'm gonna say you could land on the far end of the green earlier if you have a big enough shot, but that's too far. That slope is worrying. But it's fine. Eagle! Ah! I did it! And I got my first eagle on this course. Hooray! I won. Eat it, Lucky. That was a lot of experience. I also did play a full 9 holes, though. I won. That was a great match to watch. Yes, I'm quite impressed. We're ready to sign you right now. Would you like to look the contract over? There's no time. I agree to all of your terms. Why is there no time? You should look at their offer first. I'll take care of you, don't worry. See? She seems trustworthy. Dude. Come see me at my office for your reward. Well, I could talk to Lucky, and then Lucky vanished. Like he was never there at all. Alright, me out of here. I'll meet her at their office again. I don't have access to even more cash or coins at the moment. Don't know how to do the key. And am I still missing a club? Hello? Oh, right, because I still need the driver, probably. Until we get that. I guess that I can't have any newer clubs. I'm gonna need a driver, which maybe she's gonna give me. Let's see. Lorraine, why do you live in a puddle and or just green or blue grass? I heard the video came together nicely. We may just have something with you. We want you to carry this. Pro Woods. Wow. Be sure to sing his praises frequently. Well, it's a driver. 15 extra yards, reduced strike. I think that means I have less room, less wiggle room, but I don't need it. You know, I'm gonna just hot assume. Nope, that was not number 4. All right, let's go back to the archaeologist. I don't know what specialist he was talking about. That might be the key. Okay, he's gone. Mr. Archaeologist. Well, I did take him to the soda bar, so maybe he's still there. It might also be somebody at somewhere that he was talking about had the club. Even that, it wasn't technically considered an old club, even though it was a driver specifically. Let's see. Oh. Yep, I was a cashier this whole time. Okay. Crap. I have no idea what I'm doing. Anybody? You know what? Let's try using the key in the haunted area. Maybe we don't actually listen to the guy saying, take it far from me. What is it? Oh, that's the golf place. That's the pro course. For some reason is blue. Oak Manor. Anybody here have an old driver? Looks like I need another key. Cool. All right. I am fresh out of ideas. How am I at tennis? Me, actually? Probably much better than at golf, but that's not saying a lot. Alright. Is there someone here? You just have this cart sitting here. 86 is better than a messy 4. Would you like me to teach you how to use your putting iron? Cool. Can you give me a... driver, please? What the hell? Alright. What's happening? Wow, that wind is unreadable. Okay. Get it here. Unreadable. On the last shot, thank God. Good roll. Play these greens enough and you won't be able to go back. Yeah. I don't know about that one. Already talked to everybody. Who is the cashier here? What does he want? See, you've got some vintage irons. You can't afford to go all gung-ho with clubs like that. Want to try playing it safe? Yeah, I got irons now. Let's go. I want you to practice hitting the fairways. It might be tempting to hit further, but don't be a hero. The hazards here will cause you serious trouble if you find them. Alright. Oh my God. Dude. I don't want to hit it all the way. Oh. Skipping. What the? I don't understand. Why'd you go so far, ball? Don't do that. Crap. Oof, okay. Killed it enough. Dang it. Stop. Need to not power shot it, because then it's just going to fly way the heck over it. Okay. Just enough. That should be fine, actually. We did it! I don't care about the rest of these. Woo. Yep. Well, I wasn't in the water. There we go. There's a good lad. Never hit further than you can throw a stone. This rule has served me well for many years. Yeah. Hey, level up. Wait. There we go. That's great. Didn't help me find a driver, though. Where's the side area in this place? Driving range or whatever. There. Eh. I've been over here at all? Oh, it's too long for a walk to the first hole. Oh my god. I got this guy, but I can't do that. I steal this cart? Come on. Running and everything. I steal one of these carts? Can I ride in a wheelbarrow? Nope. Well, I don't know what the heck I'm doing here. Hey, Hackhound. How's it going? Oh. How's your Monday? It's a Monday. I am in search of an antique driver. Good. Glad to hear it. And I have nothing to go on. Like the pro shop restock with another driver now? Can you give me a hint on where I can find one? What do I need for a full set? You'll need some irons, woods, a putter, and a wedge. We buy and sell clubs, so we won't have everything at once. Used to be it took a man months to accumulate a full set. I don't have months. I have minutes. It's not helpful information. Yeah, I need a wood. I need an old wood. Alright, we're going back to Lurker so that maybe Whoever the archaeologist was talking about, that club is sufficiently old. At 6 months. Let's look for anybody with a thought bubble above their head. I don't think there's any other people in this area. Music? Okay, you're still there. You're just doing your didgeridoo thingy. Alright. Nothing here. Hey. Nothing in their shop. Oh. Not that guy. Not him. Turtle Lake. What you got? Pretty sure it's just the one guy on this part of the map. Doug here. Actually, there he is. Nothing. All right. I have got nothing to go off of here from the game. Where to find a wood. Yeah, I got absolutely nothing. The other ones, I'm pretty sure, well, the other ones were in the pro shop, which was pretty obvious to check, and then a quest. I can't even talk to this guy yet, because he's the quest. And then the key didn't do anything but open up a gate to a place that doesn't do any good. Maybe we should check back there. Maybe there was a spot to dig that I didn't notice. Be really out there way of making that a thing. What is this way? Well, that's got to be something at some point. All right. So somewhere to dig here. Something going on. I already did this, but maybe he wants it from the T. I don't know. My ball hit the hole. Like a literal nothingness. It hit it. Oops. The wind changed already. Cool. Still doesn't do anything. All right. Anywhere to dig. Anywhere to dig. Oh. What's this? Why is there an island there? Much of this area seems suspicious. I got just absolutely nothing here. The game is giving me literally nothing to work with here. All right, I'm gonna take my break for a few minutes. I'm just gonna look it up. I don't care. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna look up where the heck they expect me to get a stupid antique wood. An old club. I don't know why he does that. Stop randomly looking in that corner. I'm just gonna look it up, and we'll get it, I guess, or whatever we need to do when I come back. So thank you for watching, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Till then, I'm gonna turn on some different tunes. Nice. Alright. We're back to it. Hey, guess what? I wasn't really wrong, but I wasn't really right either. I love when the game does that. I love when it gives you not really any good discernible way to know that you're doing the thing wrong. Amazing. Alright. Yes, we were supposed to go to this place. And we are supposed to hit a ball into the hole. One would argue that I actually did exactly what I'm supposed to do. But it just didn't work, I guess. So that's fun. That's a good design for a game. Okay, you need to chill out, game. Why didn't that work before? I have no idea. Hey, look, a ghost. That ghost has bleeding eyes. This is fine. No, you can't have your ball back. I'm sorry, I thought that green was part of the course. An open grave? That's a circle? That would be a bit morbid, wouldn't it? I suppose it would be. It's also an unmarked grave. No, I'm kidding. It is part of the course. But nobody ever plays here. Perhaps they're afraid of ghosts? Also, it's locked by 2 separate gates. I sure hope not. I spent weeks building this course. Then I died. Sorry to hear that. I never got to play the course. Perhaps you could. No. You didn't hear me out. Play the course. No, that's weird. Please, I just want to feel like I'm playing it. If you do it, I can reward you with a great prize. Well, you're a ghost. You can't use stuff. I have my ways. He's somehow keeping me from getting my ball. And if you don't do it, I may haunt you. Fine, I'll do it. Yay! Welcome to Oak Manor, Junior. Okay. Hey, it's the emo kids. And a skeleton. Another anvil. That skeleton has a hat. I'm already here. Are you showing me this part? All the holes are par 1. You can complete them all at your leisure. You just have to make par on each of them. Okay. Tee it up. Where? I guess here? I guess. Cool. Alright. I guess that wasn't the hole. That's the hole. I aimed too far. Wow. Really? I'm very surprised by that. And now the wind just keeps changing. This place is weird. Uh-oh. Alright. I get paid, I get experience, and then blue. Psst. 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 I'd be confused too. Why is this glowing tombstone talking to me? Mortal stranger, from this moment and beyond you shall obey. Yes, master. What would you have me do? Evildoers encroach upon my manor. What good is a single minion? Yes, evil. As we speak, they are raising an army of minions. You have any minions? At the time, I have only one. But you seem an obedient one thus far. I live only to serve you. This was easy. Infiltrate their ranks, destroy them from within. Okay, I will. In addition, my consciousness cannot be contained within a single stone. Seek out my other vessels and obey them as you would me. I don't know what it is about that stone. I don't really feel compelled to do it at once. A very casual way to look at being controlled. Eat up. Let's go there. Okay. Okay, well, let's try that one. Holy crap. That's a big difference. I guess I could also just, like, bounce it in. It doesn't need to be a... I don't have to drain the shot every time. Oh, that slight slope. Okay. Damn, dude. Screw it. Oh my gosh. I can't do it. I can't make this shot. I don't know why. The wind changed again. I have to tee up with A instead of teeing up with Y. Don't ask me why. Very silly. Oh, the wind changed again. Hello? Okay, this is getting really annoying. This is getting very annoying. Please just go in. Thank God. Get me out of here. Alright, where's 4? Alright. Amazing. Please just go in. Thank you. Five. Dang. Boom. It is easier if you can just dunk it right in the hole and then you're not worried about getting a good bounce or whatever. Where? Locked. Okay. What are these things? What are these? Yes, what is this strange material? That's what I want to know. Oh. Oops. Crap. What the? Okay. What is this? This is nonsense. What? What is this? This doesn't make any sense. How is it so drastically different? Hit the stupid bobble. This is insane. It makes no sense. Thank you. Okay. I don't know if that was for hitting the bobble and then hitting it in between, or just hitting it in there, or what? Excuse ye. That's a wee bit heinous, nay. Sorry. Oh, there might be a hidden treasure or an underground passage under there. Haha. I'm just kidding ye. I do keep me key under there. Only when I'm nae home. What do you want from my house? I thought it was the pro shop. There's no one, but I do make a few wee things. Can you make me a wee club? I'm heading out soon. Help me finish off one of my clubs and I'll give it to you. You want me to hold it on to the anvil while you bash it? You need nae do such a thing. I need you to get me some elastic minerals. You can get them from the rocks around here. Just bash them a bit with your club. 5 should be enough. Like, gotta hit A or... Wow. Wow. That is way too much. That's 2. That's a ghost lawnmower. Who knew? I don't even know if I actually have to hit it correctly or what is happening. At least all the materials right here. Why is there chicken around here? Just laying on the ground. Sometimes I'm not even sure if I'm actually hitting the spot. Alright. There you go. I have the minerals. You done good. Now I need you to help me charge the club with energy. Kinetic energy. Run around the pond quickly, then run back and hit the anvil. Okay, what is this, vibranium? If you have enough energy, you can charge the club. Makes sense. Tell me when you're ready so I can see you on your marks. Okay. Are you ready? Sure. Where am I going exactly? Around the pond. I have no idea where I'm going. I did it. Hey, you done it. The club is infused with energy. I'll give it to you too. Lightning wedge. For me? I have much loftier ambitions. You wouldn't know what to do with the next club. Speaking of which, I've got to go. Perhaps I'll see you again. Okay, why are you just everywhere? I did it. Fast and low lofted. I don't know if I like that. I don't know what fast means. But what the hell? Let's just have it. Alright. Don't worry, we're just breaking and entering. It's fine. Golf seasons. Oh god. Precious cartridge. Oh no. I don't want to play more golf. What's with this? Okay. Oh. Oops. Super low trajectory. Holy crap. I did it. In this crimson form, I wish to cause chaos. Should I walk in someone's putting line? Never. We want to be evil, but not disrespectful. As you command. Within this crimson pond lives the putrid blood gators, but they will not wake for a simple chip shot. They hunger only for chicken drumsticks. Unspeakable evil. Okay. Cool. Talk to it. Although I suddenly hit just a brown ball of chicken. Alright. What? Why do they only live in that one part of the pond? There's the circle. One more. Okay. I did it. I fed the crocodiles. Alligators. Whatever. I have awakened the blood gators. Has chaos ensued? It may in the future. 666. Nice. Okay. Weird. I've really gotten off track on the whole getting par and all the things. Okay, one more somewhere. There it is. Oh, whoops. Oh, I forgot to put the game audio back on. My bad. Alright, let's get some chip shots back in here. Hold on. So we did 5 or 6. 9. 6 is just, you know, somewhere. Not along the path that I've already been. Who flippin' knows? Alright, fine. We won't do... There's 7. What the... This is a cash. 250 bucks. No coin though. Where the hell is hole 6? All right. Why is it all the way up here? Why am I aiming that way? Is that the hole or is this? I guess that's the hole. What the heck? This is absurd. Oh boy, no more lightning. No more lightning. Don't like lightning. Lightning's too much. There you go. Thank you. Got it. All right. Now to 7, which was like up here or something. There we go. Apparently it's this hole, I guess. That's not going in. Oh my gosh. I think that lipped a little bit. Oh, almost a level up. Hi, guy. I'm gonna kill you. Oops. Let's just do it from here. Okay. He did not care. Alright, so that was 7. There's the one with the hat. Oh, hey, it's a casher. Found the starting point for this cache, but the end is eluding me. From a tiny tree to get to me, you'll cross some bridges, exactly 3. Needless to say, I'm disoriented. From this tiny tree? Eh. Okay, well, first try. Figured it out. Didn't even go the other directions. I mean, this would have been 3 bridges. Also would have worked. Hey, look, hole 8. Oh, God. Wicked backspin! Nope. Cool. There we go. Level up! Yay! Level 25. One more to go. And it's way the hell down here for some reason. Oh, okay. 13? Holy crap. Sure. Let's go with this. Wow, that's not for. Oh wait, no, I didn't do forward spin. Whoops. So he's hitting backspin. I just hit that instead. Wow. Uh, Try and sink it. Oh! There we go. I did it. Got a backpack. You did it, but I have a confession to make. You weren't really doing that just for fun of it. It was actually just a test. Now I want you to play the real Oak Manor course, then sign the scorecard with my name. What? Sign the scorecard with my name. Then after all these years, I will have the last laugh. I will forever be known as the good kid. Do this, and I'll give you the key to my family's mansion. Whatever you find in there is yours. How can I turn down an offer like that? I can just play again and get a better score next time. Ghostly mowers wreaked havoc upon the flowers. Their situation is very unenviable. Oh, okay. My envy is subsiding. I am now content. And so am I. Thanks for the money. Alright. Anything else to do? We did the lawnmower, we did the circle, we did the crocodiles, we did the guy's house and got the club from him. Well, orange one. In this gilded form, I wish to cause lament. Would you? Beside me, you will see the rare golden pumpkin. Left in the open to wither becomes a delicacy. Ah, you want me to fetch them for you? No, I wish to see them beaten into a golden pulp. Then you will eat them? No, leave the flesh to waste away on the ground. Would you have me taste of the golden flesh? I would have you squint your mouth. I mean, I think I understand what he means. But squint your mouth? If but a morsel of those innards touches your tongue, as you wish. So I just need to hit it. Oh. Well, that's different. Okay. Squash. Pumpkins. Smashing pumpkins! Okay, there's 4 of them. Talk to the pumpkin. Okay, and 5 and 6. All right. Very weird quests I'm doing. All right, I did it. Give me my 666, please. The troublesome pumpkins are no longer of this course. This will surely cause lament to those who would consume them. I am placated. Alright. I did it. I think that's all of them. Did I ever go up from here, or did I come from here? Okay, yeah. Alright. Does this tell me anything? Play the real course and sign my name on the scorecard. Destroy the evildoers and obey my other vessels. Okay, I think I've done all of that. I must, quote, destroy the evildoers. I love that's just permanently locked. Oh no, not you again. A hex of futility upon you. I wish upon you 1,000 strokes of the thickest cut of rough. I wish you wouldn't do that in front of people. How did you even get in here? We locked the gate. The side gate was open. The accursed side gate. Can we just be left alone to enact our evil plans? In this environment, your plans don't seem that evil. They almost seem reasonable. Anything I can do to help? We only have a single evil minion left. And he doesn't even have eyes. We were certain we'd find them here. But all the stuff is, like, icky and stuff. The worst curse is upon the icky things of nightmares. He doesn't usually talk like that. I'll find you some eyes. Really? I feel susceptible to doing the bidding of others. Yeah, you're a pushover. We've established. I don't know where I can get you eyes, but how do I play the course? Oh, that's an eye. Kinda thought it looked like an eye. I did it. Here you go. I found an eye. Back from whence you came. Get it away! Dude, give them to the minion. They need to be lodged in pretty forcefully. Do you have any tools that can do that? Ugh. Gross. I don't know how forceful that really is. So you did it. Thanks, I guess. I thought you'd be thrilled. Yeah, he's like a pretty good minion and all, I guess. What are we supposed to do with just one minion? What were you gonna do with an army of them? You wouldn't understand. We will ride by night to hollow... Will you? Zip it! Please help us get some more minions. You do kind of owe us a few. I see. There's a few over there. Go and insert their eyes. Ew. Grab that. How many of these do I have to do? Apparently at least 3 more. Hey, they opened the gate. Okay, 4 more. Eh. Okay. They're all gonna have terrible depth perception, but okay. Did it. Look at that. I think it may just do. I guess we're even now. I guess I should talk to him now. I didn't really get rid of them. So I think I've done everything you wanted. You obeyed my other vessels. What, did you infiltrate the evildoers and destroy them from within? Well, they had me build an army for them. I beg your pardon? How could you be so easily influenced? It matters not. In fact, I have another minion for them. You just need to dig it up. Okay. Is this like... Oh. Okay. Is it a puppy? The pet cemetery? Nope. I don't even have another eye. But okay. Or did I? I didn't actually count. Well, it worked. Kind of lodged... Oh. Kind of lodged it into his ribs, but you know, whatever. Right, an extra minion. Wow, that's so cool. He's even got a cool red eye and stuff. I think we may be ready to carry out our plan now. What are you planning on doing with them? We'll storm the hollowed hills and thwart the great wizard. What? She's telling the truth. We're going to use the minions to fight a great wizard. I've never expected turning pro would be this. Stop daydreaming. Okay. I can't have thoughts. It's Not allowed. It's true. I'll push over. I'll guide, wizard. How do I play a course? What's happening? I don't like this. Is his name Tim? I curse upon thee, great wizard. You seek to lay claim to my course. Well, yeah. If we defeat you, the course is ours. I have not just been sitting idly by as you schemed. I was aware you would attempt to dethrone me. Now watch as my secret minion destroys your forces. Uh-oh. Chain reaction. Our minions! What's going on here? You working with the Great Wizard? Inadvertently, maybe? Well, that's it then. You ruined our plan. That means you will have to fight the Great Wizard yourself. So be it. Ow. The fuck? Rude. Uh-oh. Pop. Pop. He has no reaction. Dude. Pop. I don't know why you're exploding when I hit you with a golf ball. Very odd behavior. Thankfully, there's miraculously no wind at all in this place. Absolute zero wind. Come on, man. Uh-oh. Okay. I think I've won. Do you surrender? We are still going. Why are we still going? I only need to hit him 3 times. This game is very weird about the times when it allows you to make it like no hits at all, and times where it's just like, oh, you get to miss like once. Don't ask me why. 35 bucks. I don't even know what I'm spending money for anymore. Fine, I've had enough. You win. Sweet, we beat the Great Wizard. Wonder what happens now. We get the course now, I think. You will come to regret what you have done here today. You will know the torture of being accosted by customers daily, with rampant disregard for oft-repeated, well-publicized dress codes. Colored socks, uncollared shirts, half sets, shared clubs, spiked shoes. These are no mere nightmares. For me, they are a reality. And at the end of it, they will call you stuck up. You will know true torment. Thanks for the heads up. I'll try to keep the course high enough to avoid that. What? Can I play the course now? Good lord. I guess you went around in the golf thingy. The golf thingy, yes. Better repair your divots. Ah. Alright. I'm guessing the pumpkins are the problem here. God, this pro wood. Still, unfortunately, only an eagle. I don't know what that bird is supposed to be. It looks like almost like a pelican. I know that's what an albatross looks like, but it wasn't an albatross, so... Sure. Oh god. Well, that's hitting a pumpkin. Or that's... Oh god! What the heck? This doesn't do anything. It doesn't tell me how to do that when I look at the controls. Is that what it is? Hit point mode? Maybe that is it. Yeah, like hit point mode is the same thing as doing this, but it doesn't actually affect the ball, which is so weird. What? Why are you not? So confused. Anyway, that was a very unfortunate bounce in a number of ways. Dugapar. Okay, so pumpkins are just like super bouncy. What the hell? Wonder if that means I could use the pumpkins to like bounce myself across things or whatever. I don't like this very much, but okay. Try for this, I guess. I'm just gonna put backspin on it. There we go. I'm fine with that. 304 yards. Damn. Well. Fuck. Get around the tree, please. Shit. Shit. Dude, come on. It's not helping me. Wow. That's way far. What the hell? Cool. Well, I'm still getting par at least. That dude's gonna get a hole-in-one on his scorecard though, so good for him. Oh, what the fuck? Huh. Alright, right in the middle. I don't want to use a driver. Shit. Alright. Oh! It almost turned in at the end. Birdie chance. Got it. Tweet tweet. We're back on. Interesting. Okay. Well. Oh! Oh! That's slight slope, dude. If it wasn't for that, it would have gone in. Heck. That could have been my second hole in one. In the same go. Oh my god, what is this course? Course is nuts. This is lower part. All right. Just don't. Nope. Hit the other way, maybe. I've countered the slope, but nope. Tweet tweet. 3 birdies in a row. I started off so well. Okay. Oh god. Okay, it's fine. It's totally fine. Didn't go in the bunker. That's my main concern. Sure. Eagle! Ah! There we go. There we go. That's better. What the? What is this green? What is this? I feel like if I like hit this pumpkin or something, it just like bounces in somehow. All right, we're gonna go with this. Oh, okay, didn't really make that. We're gonna chip this. Oh, come on. I didn't tell you to take the flag out. Dang it. Oh! God. I don't understand that, but hey, we're getting the flag back. All right, cool. Get in there, you punk. I'm upset. Cool. Can I make it from here? No. Well, thanks for showing me any of the course, video game. You gotta be kidding me. I don't think they expect me to skip along the whole water path. That died way more, considering that's a path. Okay. Oof. Like, that's way too precise. That's way too precise. Holy shit. It bounced up and hit the top of the tree. What? Dude, this hole sucks. This hole sucks. Dookie butter. God. A double bogey. That's my worst on an actual, like, stroke play yet. In terms of a single hole. Oh, God. That was terrible. A hole-in-one, an almost hole-in-one, an eagle, and a double bogey. Hi. You did it. After all these years, I'm vindicated. Come with me. I don't know why you're vindicated. Yep, this is it. You'll find the key to the manor buried here. Alright. I don't know why it was a purple dialogue bubble, but okay. Also, couldn't you just give it to me? Fancy looking key. Couldn't you just give it to me so I didn't have to walk all the way back? Oh, this looks fine. Spiders. Okay, that spider is gone. All these boxes are empty. Why is this the second time in this game? Hey, I found a $1.10. Sweet. Where I'm just in a giant place, opening random boxes and finding like 2 things in them. There we go. Would make sense. The woods were in a tall box. There we go. $7. Kind of weird this game goes into cents. Like, why is it not just $7? Why is it gotta be in 24 cents? Ghostly tea. Found the ghostly tea! Now you can tee up during rounds. Sorry? The hell does that mean? I couldn't tee up before? Are these blocking the stairs? Increase. Oh, this just increases max distance. It doesn't actually give me, like... Well, no. Tee shot. Tee up in any terrain. Oh. Well, that seems like cheating. Oh, no, how do you... Because that... So the focus shot is something that I can do. But there's no power shot. There's nothing that's like, oh, hit this button to do a power shot. Alright, I guess, well, maybe I don't need to equip them. The game was like, force it to equip on me. I don't know why you're vindicated, dude, but good for you, I guess. Alright. Well, let's go back to Tidy Park. I have returned as a gentleman. Okay, I'll run these into the owner. Take my clubs. Okay, it's not official yet, but you're welcome to enter the clubhouse as you please. Not official. Time to go find Coach. Where the hell's Coach? No! You weren't allowed to use irons on the greens? Oh, Lord, oh geez, don't come to do some damage. You have no right. How dare you get through the gates? As a shareholder in this course, I'm entitled to invite some guests. I apologize for the behavior, but there's nothing I can do. Not like I'm their father. Are you? Also, you are responsible for your guests, though, so you would be in trouble. I heard they got lawn bowls here. This is gonna be sick. Am I witnessing a hostile takeover? Keeping out of that one. Okay. I'm here. Hey, coach, you waiting for someone? What? It's time for your party. They're throwing me a party? New members don't come often. Everybody gets a party. It'll be a good opportunity to befriend important people. What happens at the party? I'm not sure exactly. The last one I attended was my, your sons? I think I saw sons. Are you going to invite your friend Laura? Your what? Your friend Laura? No, you were saying something else about yourself. No, I asked if you were inviting Laura to your party. I don't know if she would want to go. I'm actually not sure if we're friends or enemies. I'm sure she'd appreciate an invitation. Okay, maybe you're right. I'll invite her. Good. Make sure she brings her coach. Oh, I see now. Do I have to do that, or is it just gonna happen? Okay. Try not to enjoy yourself too much tonight. Our goal is to parlay this into a tournament invite. They have a very stringent selection criteria, which is to say they only invite their friends. See those men over there? They're on the committee that decides who gets to play, so your goal tonight is to befriend them. There should be a third one around here somewhere too, but I don't see him anywhere. Come to think of it, I haven't seen him in days. How rude. I give you a little tip? Sure. Try showing some class. This definitely isn't your social climate. I can see this going very badly for you. And thanks for the invite. This music makes me feel... Why have I not heard something like this before? I mean, I'm trying to remember what comes next. You don't have sheet music? Hi, dude. Still can't shake the strange feeling I got from Mook Manor. Okay. You don't spend much time playing golf, do you? Okay. I mean, fair. Want a drink? Where are they? Mind your manners and you may get one. Have you seen Jerome? No. Tonight will be a good opportunity to put your etiquette training to use. Okay. Well, I'm screwed. You don't need a detective to figure out who invited all these people. But it doesn't hurt. Okay, I don't know why you're a detective. These new members? How have I never heard music like this before? It's so refreshing. You feel that tension? Something's about to go down. Turns out it's pretty boring in here. Okay. I'm sure Jerome just went for a long walk. He was like a big cat, but he walked on his hind legs. Sorry, I thought you were someone else. Hey. Why'd I even come? I got nothing in common with these people. True. I've invited a few close friends. The rules permit that much. What's up, gents? Hey there, young fella. Interested in having a round of golf? Be fun? We have a group already. I see you're missing a man, though. We have a routine. I don't like playing with strangers. Maybe we could hang out and chat sometime. This isn't going very well. How am I supposed to befriend these guys? Welcome, welcome. I haven't time to talk tonight. Must keep an eye on our new guests. Cool. Cool. Awesome. Can't leave the party when I have business here. What am I supposed to do? Oh. What am I supposed to do? I've talked to everyone. Nothing's happened. Eh. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I am at a loss. I have talked to everybody. I can't drop a ball. Now would be a good time to make some new friendships. I can't do anything. Alright, let's just equip all this, I guess. Maybe they want to see my antique crap. Nope. Like, if I could get rid of the guests, that's what I was thinking this guy would talk to me, but it doesn't matter. And she says, I'm sure Jerome just went for a walk, but I can't leave to go find Jerome. Can't go out of any of these doors. This won't let me leave until I make some friends. I have no idea. For some reason, I guess I didn't talk to her or that person because I talked to him and they talked through him, so I didn't talk to her or them. I guess. There has been a murder. Oh, stop it. Don't shout me down, Doris. You go on about this every day. Jerome has been missing for 3 days. We can only assume the worst. Now Hilda says she's seen something. Yes, it were a werewolf. It also took his dog. Saw this? More or less. It were dark, and I didn't have my glasses. But it were a werewolf for sure. No, that does it then. Till we get to the bottom of this, nobody leaves. Rooms are 50 at night. What? You can pay in the morning. Cool. We'll have to get to the bottom of this ourselves. You should look for clues and try to figure out what happened. Will you be looking for clues too? You've already wormed your way into the club. Don't be suspicious if you do it. Just remember, it could be absolutely anybody. They don't assume anybody's innocent. Right. Why are you looking at me like that? What might your motive be for having done this? I wasn't talking about myself. Obviously don't have a motive. Alright, I have to do my due diligence. Look at how smug you are right now. Just hurry up and find some clues. You should try spying on people. You can stay hidden, they might reveal things. Locked. Okay. Like I'm pretty hidden, and I'm close. Why am I searching potted plants and crap? Oh, I found $2. Thick. Various bottles are lined up on the shelf. Hang on. One of the bottles appears to be missing. Oh, $2 more. I'm very sneaky and hidden. I don't believe any of this nonsense, but I still can't let anybody leave. Hey. Looks like computery. Am I stuck on that? You mind? No. Saw nothing. Diamond in the rough, most assuredly. Wasn't much to start with, but I just didn't have the heart to say no. Knew I'd have to drag the talent out of him if it was there. You've got a heart of gold. No. You believe in any of this werewolf shenanigans? Back in my day, a man would have owned up to being a werewolf. There's no need for any of this investigation, Cudswallop. Alright. Locked. Nothing cool. Yeah, hi. It's so lifelike. Little too lifelike. Hang on a second. It must be a photo. Hey. Somebody just unlocked that door. Am I being lured into a trap? Yeah, probably. Stop it, I'm deep in thought. The eyes in that portrait. They're so lifelike. Wait a minute. Am I appreciating art? This place is making me smarter. Alright, Detective man. I think I've almost got the entire thing figured out. Can you give me any tips? Can you give me any tips? I let you claim all the glory? Never. Alright. Hi. Why were you drawing attention to me? Sorry. What were you doing in there? I run this club. It would be dishonest of me not to investigate. So I'm gathering information. Find anything good yet? Maybe. Can I trust you? I think I'm very trustworthy. Very well, I'm in need of assistance. I found this, but I don't know what it means. So, see how you get on with it. Come see me if you work it out. Wherever you are. Let's see, the case has storage room written on it. Well, I don't see what's so confusing about that. Especially since, you know, you own this place. I need a laundry token to use this thing. Somebody forgot their washing. They're washing. What do you do? Shh, watch out for the door. What's going on? We're both locked in here now. I only came in here to put my glove away. Oh well, nothing to do but watch the door. Ready to call out to the next person comes in. Why are you question marking me? Locked. Cool. I don't understand. Fuel, teas, and half a sandwich. There are 2 putters in this bag. I better hope the marshal doesn't see this. That's a nice looking golf ball. There are no head covers on this set. Oh, surely rust. Coach's old bag. There's a lot of child's clothes in here. Oh. Okay. All right. Did you hear that? I think the door opened. I should get back to the soda bar. Dinner should be getting served shortly. Back to the soda bar? All right. Well, that was a waste of time. Cool. Okay. 2 more bucks. Get up. Oh, I need a green golf ball. I hit some other room. Mother must be worried about me, but I told her I was going to be a caddy. She knew the risks going into this. Alright. Why is my head not peeking out? Where's the red ball? Got it tucked away in my pocket so nobody else can use it. Or I did yesterday. Or the day before that. I certainly had it just before laundry. Okay, so I need a laundry token for the red ball. Good to know. Hi. You mustn't fuss so much. They will suspect you if you keep it up. Whatever, I don't care. I don't respect nobody. Mind your manners. I just want some drink. I would like a drink. I'd like a drink, or whatever. I'll get you a drink in a moment if you behave for a bit. Fine. How old are you? Who's this granny with a walker? The drinks here are never sharp enough. Good thing I always carry my vinegar with me. Oh no. Where has it gone? Hope I didn't leave it in the refrigerator again. I need vinegar. Wait, this is the soda bar? There's a soda bar here? After a drink? What have you got? We're not allowed to keep menus here. You'll have to say what you want. Hey. You've brought my clubs. Uh-huh. Always bring your clubs. Who could be using the sauna at a time like this? Why is that on top of the shelf? Why is the sauna always locked? Where did I leave my spare key? Oh, I hid in a potted plant. Which one was it again? I think I've checked a lot of them. Hopefully I haven't missed it by accidentally not checking one. Oh, can't get to this one. Okay. Damn. Hey. I'm not here. What did the werewolf look like, Hilda? They were quite dark, but he was like a big cat. But he stood on his hind legs, so he weren't a cat. Cool, I already knew this. Not stopping just because everybody left. Good man. You think I had something to do with this, don't you? You are the shadiest person here. May I ask what you're doing under there? Investigating? Nope, no clues under here. Yeah, of course not. Okay. Everything appears to be in order. We'll put Doris on guard duty. She always goes to bed early. Let's give her a chamomile, soda, a good book, and some dinner. Luckily, I hid her book on top of the bookshelf, so she won't get away with it tonight. I've only heard of, like, 2 of these things. Like, okay. How do I get this book? So many questions. Hi. I've come to collect Doris's dinner. It's not ready yet. Out of my kitchen. Why do you have a putting green in your kitchen? I got vinegar. I have no idea where the blue ball is. Cool. I am unclear what else I'm supposed to do. Gonna check every potted plant again. Eh. Hey. Why? Why is that entrance broken? Yeah, what's up, dude? How'd you get in here? I have my ways. I found this. Anything else in here? Okay, I don't know what this is going to do. All right. Dinner's ready. Are you going to help me serve it? Sure, of course. first one is for Marge. Who the... What? Oh god. Did I pick it up? I don't... Who's Marge? Okay. It's like that place that throws the loaves at you. Soda bar manager. How many people ordered dinner? I have to feed everybody. Considering I don't know the names of like 90% of the people. I would think not. Eh. Dim Sims, not take them to the Greenkeeper. Okay. Oh my god, it worked. Who's Doris? Oh. I did it. That's it. No food left. Everybody has been served. I didn't get anything. But thanks for the 20 bucks and a level up. There we go. Alright, what did you say? Doris on guard duty. She always goes to bed early. Just give her a chamomile soda, a good book, and some dinner. Okay. I don't know how to get the book, is the problem. I know I could just order the chamomile soda. But how...
So the red ball's in the laundry.
I don't know where the green ball is. So now all the bottles are back on the shelf. What are you messing around with that stuff for? I thought it might help our investigation. How would that help our investigation? New to this sort of thing. Fine, I'll help out then. Let me go see if I can find any clues. We need to find a laundry token. How did you... There's no time for that, come on. Doris probably keeps the tokens in that register. You find a way to distract her. Talk to her. Well, a chamomile soda, but I changed my mind. Interested? Aren't you a thoughtful young man? Doesn't appear to be working. How can it not be working? Feels like exactly the thing I'm supposed to be doing in this scenario. Is ringing the bell. What? Alright, I don't know what good that would do me. I'm gonna try looking for the green ball in here again. We're not. Cool. How do I get this stupid book?
I don't understand.
I got the key already, dude. Help me get a freaking book. I got clubs. Just freaking reach the book with your clubs or bash the stupid bookcase. I don't care. Outside of putting her to sleep and the bell not freaking working, I don't know what I'm supposed to do to distract her. I ring this bell? A working bell. Wow, that's really dumb. Fine. Who's there? I still don't know why I can't just get the stupid book. There you go. That's how you get a real clue. What should I do with it? Really, you can figure that out. Yeah, I know. What's this? The red ball. I mean, I guess the book will probably fall off when I hit the ball in the hole, because reasons. Not the hit I was expecting. There we go. Magically. Okay, so she takes a nap. I still don't know where I'm getting a green ball. You look bored. Why don't you read this? Why, thank you. That's my favorite book. Everything seems under control. I think I'll head out for some quick shut-eye. Great. Now I can leave, which isn't suspicious at all. Raining. Okay, somehow they've blocked off everything. Stop resisting. We know what you are. Ouch, you bit me. Good, so our plan is working. Actually, that was me, sorry. Oh, the bearded guy from Oak Manor. Excuse me. What's going on here? Behold, our ultimate weapon. Right. A bearded man. Of course, people will be intimidated by his manliness. It's obviously a werewolf. Oh, right, of course. Forgive me, it's dark. I could see the snout. But now I see it. Couldn't see the snout, I guess. Even in the dark, the outline is there. Not in his werewolf form at the moment. But when the time comes, he will do our bidding. I see, of course. Sir, how do you feel about this, sir? A tad guilty, perhaps? Actually, I'm just a bearded man. Mystery, intrigue, lies, what? That guy's standing and the other guy, I think. Be quiet. Your gruff voice betrays your calm demeanor. You aren't a werewolf, and explain your glowing red eyes. He is standing on that guy. Those are just my neon golf balls. I was at a dark golf course recently. Neon golf balls, you say? I better take a look at those. Be my guest. Wow. I better check if they're real to make sure your story adds up. Okay. I don't know what this has to do with anything, but all right. Also not red. Well, heads up. This man is innocent. Hi. Mystery good drink, I can't be true. Knew it. He's not standing on him anymore. Impossible. The werewolf is real? But if the werewolf is over there, that would mean... Told you I was just a bearded man. Now, I'm thinking about shaving it. So if the werewolf is real, that probably clears Lucky's name. Seeing as his minions don't seem to be involved in the plot. There is no plot. Let's just round up all the bearded people until we find our werewolf. It's getting cold out here. I think I'll head back inside. Wait, we aren't finished yet. Maybe the werewolf went inside. It was right there, though. Oh, you won. Here, I pitched this from one of them in the scuffle. Green ball. And then it was gone. Alright, well, I'm going to wrap this up here. Next time, we will finish this mystery and intrigue weirdness where I have to find golf balls. But anyway, we'll do the green ball next time and figure out who murdered Jerome, and or Jerome is the werewolf or something. I don't, whatever. Anyway, so thanks for watching. Have a good night. I'll be back tomorrow with more.